Everyone's talking about what just happened between Donald Trump and the BBC. And when I say happened, I mean a $5 billion lawsuit that just dropped. Yes, you heard that right. Billion with a B. The President of the United States is suing one of the world's most respected broadcasters. And the BBC? They're saying, bring it on. So what on earth happened here? Let's break it down. Picture this. October 2024. 1 week before the presidential election, the BBC's investigative show Panorama releases a documentary called Trump: A Second Chance? In it, they show a clip of Trump's January 6th speech, you know, the one outside the White House before the Capitol riot. But here's where things get spicy. The BBC edited 2 separate parts of his speech together. In the edit, Trump appears to say, "We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you. And we fight. We fight like hell." Sounds pretty damning, right? Except those 2 clips, they were actually 50 minutes apart in the real speech. The BBC basically made it look like Trump was directly calling for violence at the Capitol, and they aired this 1 week before Americans went to vote. Now here's where it gets even messier. An internal BBC memo leaked. An independent advisor named Michael Prescott concluded the documentary, quote, seemed to be taking a distinctly anti-Trump stance. The BBC apologized. Their chair admitted it was an error of judgment. Their director general and new CEO, they resigned over the scandal. But Trump's legal team wasn't satisfied with just an apology. They demanded compensation. The BBC said no. And that's when Trump dropped the hammer, a 33-page lawsuit in a Florida court, claiming the BBC fabricated content to interfere with the election and damage his reputation. The price tag? $5 billion. Now, you might be wondering, can Trump actually win this? Let's talk about what the BBC is up against. Trump's case hinges on 2 big questions. First, jurisdiction. He's suing in Florida, so he needs to prove people in Florida actually saw the documentary. The problem, the BBC says the program never aired in the US. Trump's team claims people watched it through VPNs or on BritBox, but proving that happened in significant numbers? That's going to be tough. Second issue, malice. Trump has to prove the BBC intentionally tried to harm him, that this wasn't just a mistake, but a calculated attack timed to sabotage his election. And here's the thing, this isn't Trump's first rodeo. He sued CNN for $475 million, ABC settled for $15 million, CBS settled for $16 million. He's going after the Wall Street Journal for $10 billion, and the New York Times for $15 billion. The man has turned lawsuits into a strategy. Some call it defending his reputation. Others, they call it lawfare, using legal action to exhaust and intimidate media outlets into submission. So here's where we're at. The BBC has a big decision to make. Fighting could cost them $50 to $100 million. Settling might be cheaper, but it sets a dangerous precedent. And unlike ABC or CBS, the BBC is funded by British taxpayers through the license fee. Imagine explaining to UK citizens that their money went to paying off the American president. The BBC says they're defending this case. They believe they're on solid legal ground. But this isn't just about one lawsuit anymore. This is about whether media organizations will stand up to powerful figures or cave under the weight of multi-billion-dollar threats. So here's my question for you. Did the BBC cross a line with that edit? Should they fight Trump in court or cut their losses and settle? And bigger picture, is this about justice or is it about silencing the press? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I genuinely want to know what you think about this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.